Hi everybody, Greg Russ with you on the CAMS Facebook page, giving you another update from round one here in St George, the Australian Off-Road Championship brought to you by BF Goodrich. When we delivered some of the provisional results before, there's been some more deliberation with the clerk of the course and with the stewards, with a couple of competitors getting more time back. But the surprise, the great story that's emerged from day one is that a side-by-side is on top heading into a big final day of competition here. Toby Waitley, that is a huge story, mate, and not one that we thought would happen.
Neither did I, but it's great. It's a good, fun track for everyone around here. Nice, tight, really hard to, technical. But yeah, it's good fun. Bit of dust out there, but dust's all part of it, so.
It was superb watching you, mate. I mean, the car was hooked up. It looks like it suits. There's been some subtle modifications to this 41k track this year, and it does seem to suit, doesn't it?
Oh, everything works. It's set up really well, so it's handling well. So pretty happy with it. But yeah, it's really good.
Good team effort here. Everyone seems really happy. Is it a case of leave a good thing alone tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll just cruise through the night, have a good rest, and see how we go. And don't know. Oh, fucking wet up.
Little birdie tells me there was a hard starter. Was there a loose jack or something that made you think there was a bigger problem?
Oh, we thought we had a little bit of a knock going on, but the jack just came out the side of the door and was bounced on the fuel tank, so that was all good. And yeah, we found the issue now, so we should better get some sleep.
Right. They're not popping champagne here just yet, but we wish you all the very best for Sunday. That is super impressive. Well done.
No worries. Thanks to everyone at St George and also Simon and Dad for coming and helping me.
Well done. And he's got, as we continue walking around the pits or the paddock area here, Toby Waitley's got a minute advantage over Phil Lovett. So we'll wander down because I wanted to give you the latest as far as Pro Buggy is concerned, because when we spoke before, we thought that the outright leader was in fact Alan Dixon. But in fact, after rechecking some of the times, some of them have had to stop for a competitor today whose Peugeot had caught fire. They're okay, but in stopping for that, they were allowed to get some of that lost time back. So in fact, it's the 8-time champion, Shannon Wrench over here, who's currently running 4th outright, but leading the Pro Buggy class. This thing is an absolute weapon. So let's wander in and quickly find him if he's around. Is Shannon around, guys? He's probably in the truck there, is he? We've got the updated times, and you're looking a bit healthier than when we last spoke to you. Well done.
Oh yeah, it's so yeah, a bit of a surprise, I guess, but yeah, still a long way to go yet. So we'll see how we go.
You guys were first out today. You've had a bit of time now to go over the car. Everything looks okay for Sunday?
Yeah, everything's all good. No real issues with the car, so just a general service and set to go for tomorrow. Dad's
sitting in the passenger seat. I'm told he was nearly diving out of the car before you came to a complete stop, just to make sure everyone was okay with that Peugeot. Is that right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a bit of it's always a worry just seeing a fire. So yeah, we came across the Peugeot and the whole back of the car was up in flames. And I know if it was us, I'd like to think someone would stop as well. So that's just when you're out in the middle of nowhere, you got to help when you have to. So that's the way it goes.
This team will be one to absolutely watch on Sunday. Big day of action still to come. Thank you for chatting to us. We'll keep wandering over here because there's some busy people in the pit area. So lots of post-day one work going on. They've done an awesome job here with the running of this event. Where the service park or the pit area is only a short drive from town. And the people of St George have really embraced this event. It's terrific. They've set up just beyond us here a great spectator area. There's food and things like that. And also they get to watch the cars contest what's called the Baker's Dozen, which is a bit like whoops in motocross. And you really get to see what the cars are capable of and who's brave enough to really launch them over those whoops. There's 12 of them, in fact. Now, currently running 2nd outright, Phil Lovett. So we've got another side-by-side turbo in the top 2. Where's Phil? See if we can find him. Is Phil around? He's gone the other way. He's left me in the lurch. We'll try and... Is that Phil coming out? Here he comes. If memory serves me correctly, he'll stitch me up here if I've got this wrong. If memory serves correctly, 2-wheel winner at Fink, side-by-side winner at Fink as well, and now 2nd outright in this one here at St George with a big Sunday to come.
Yeah, I had a pretty good run, Greg. 603. Jeff McNiven, if we got to turn up to the line, so it gave me a minute's grace. So I had fairly clear air for like near 2 laps, and then on the 3rd lap we caught some people, and I thought I might have had Toby actually. We saw him in one spot there, whereas I thought we gained on him a fair bit, and but when we come around on the 3rd lap after I got held up with some dust and stuff, he'd sort of just gone through when we got to the same point. So yeah, so I know it's just taking me time and sort of I was having a go. Don't get me wrong, but that was fun.
Pretty impressive for these side by sides, I should say, to be performing so well against some of the established cars of the off-road championship.
Yeah, and we got it after them today instead of being in front of it.
Yeah.
So track's running up pretty well out there now, and you know, after tomorrow it's going to be fairly hectic. But the big boys they must have had some problems out there this morning, and so yeah, no, we had a good run. It looked like I'd done a CV in the thing there, which we can fix it up there now. So. We've been having a bit of problems with them, but yeah, I'll get there with it. Longer
day tomorrow, but beyond that, no issue?
No. only that I struggle breathing in a full face helmet. It's sort of my body sort of. I haven't really been doing that much motorbike riding, or not that I do any training ever, but sort of usually I'm sort of riding a motorbike or driving the buggy a lot, sort of thing, and yeah, so a lot of fun though.
Legend. You're playing it down too. You're doing a super job to be second at the moment. That is absolutely unbelievable. We'll wander down a little bit further here, because one guy who preps a number of these side-by-sides is a guy that had success in this class in New South Wales last year and at the Australian Championship level, of course. We're talking about Greg Campbell, who's having a little bite to eat here. How's day one gone for you? We'll let you hydrate. That's important.
Yeah, no trouble. Like we were probably a little bit careful in the qualifying in the prologue, but the first lap and second lap, there was no use trying to catch a guy on the first lap, so we just sort of held our spot, and then we marched up a little bit, I think, on the last lap. It was difficult trying to pass a similar speed car out there, but we had a heap of fun. That was great.
A big night for you in the sense of you have clients here trying to look after your own thing as well. What happens now?
Clients are priority. We'll just make sure everyone's okay if anyone needs any parts, and then we'll service our own car. But our aim today was just to get through clean. We didn't want to have to do too much work to it tonight, so quick spanner check and we're good.
When you were chatting to me last night, you just weren't 100% sure how your car would be relative to a few others in the field. Man, the side-by-sides have been good today, haven't they?
Yeah, they're incredible little car. Like the Can-Am product is just amazing. Our car is basically stock. We keep it as stock as we can. A little bit of reinforcements and the safety gear, and that's basically it. But we're experimenting with a new tyre today, so that worked for us in certain spots, but it was a little bit of a struggle at some of the end of the straights. We had a little bit of trouble stopping. But we got our head around that on the last lap, and then I think our last lap was okay.
We wish you all the very best for Sunday.
Thank you.
There he is. He's going to have a busy night tonight. We'll keep wandering here, because currently third is a name that you might have heard from the Aussie racing cars if you follow that side of the sport. And we're talking about Peter Carr, who's over here in the 698. He seemed pretty happy before when he rolled through as well. So here he is at the front of the car. Nice smile. That's always a good start. Day one's been damn good, hasn't it?
Yeah, can't complain. Cars can't find anything wrong with it. So good run, no problem. So early night tonight, and we'll be back at it tomorrow.
On paper, we were just talking with Greg and with Phil a moment ago. On paper, you know, you guys were running after the pro buggies, after that contingent. You wouldn't have thought necessarily that the side-by-sides would have such a strong showing today. What is it, and why have they gone so well?
Look, I don't know. I mean, this category, it is just getting faster and faster. These cars are built well. They're well supported by Can-Am and Polaris, and yeah, we're just, I don't know, the four-wheel drive, and we can just carry so much speed in them. So yeah, like it is a bit of a surprise, but yeah, this track also I think suits them quite well.
And not a huge amount covering the top three. Sunday should be interesting, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't even know. So I think I'm third, am I?
That's what we've got here at the moment.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So I hadn't seen the track before, so I didn't make it for reconnaissance. So I'm happy with that. So I should have some good speed hopefully tomorrow.
Wow, that well done. No reconnaissance. It comes out top three for the start of things. We wish you all for Sunday.
Thanks a lot.
There you go. So that is a little wrap on things, and of course with people Going back to the stewards and to the clerk of the course, there could be a couple of other adjustments, but the big story is that the side-by-sides have come out on top on Saturday here in St George. It's an amazing feat in the history of the Australian Off-Road Championship. So stay in touch with the CAMS Facebook page and of course the official BF Goodrich Australian Off-Road Championship website for more updates, and we'll look forward to bringing you the very latest on Sunday as they race for the champagne here in St George.